high level, the story of Sherlaw's interaction with my business and what they did for me is in October 2008, I was having the worst year of my life. So the company was founded in February 2003. We took off like a rocket. So within 2 years, we'd hit 3 million turnover. I had 18 people. The world was our oyster. I was flying around the world doing big stuff with big clients, loving it. But of course, sat underneath all of that excitement was absolutely nothing. So as soon as the business tried to scale beyond me, it really struggled, and we fell like a stone. We managed to scrape through, and then in 2008, whilst we didn't lose money that year, our losses the previous year caught up with us, and we were in real trouble. And so the picture is October 2008, the company is turning over about £2.5 million and breaking even / losing money. I have to then resort to cutting my costs, which means losing people in my business because that's the only cost I've got really. Ed and Sherlaw's came on board then and started me thinking about where and how. So we started using the capacity model to look at, okay, how much capacity has my business got? What platform strategies we should be using. We then started looking at functionality. What roles do we need in this business? What activities do we need to be doing? And that really drew us into actually what does the team need to look like to push this thing forward, which meant going through something quite painful, which was losing half of the team that had built this business with me. And chemistry's got a very unique culture, like a big family. So it was the worst thing. And so there's two things Sherlaw's did there. They gave me some tools to do the thinking, and then the support to get through the emotional crap, to be quite frank, of saying goodbye to friends. So October 2008, company's broken, no cash in the business, not making a profit. I do feel like it's all slipping away. February 2011, I get my 2010 annual figures. So the company's turned over £2 million. It has made £500,000 net profit. Okay. It has £750,000 cash in the bank, and we've just been given a facility. We didn't ask, but we've been given a facility to invest by HSBC Bank for £110,000. On top of all that, we won the SME Business of the Year for 2010. So that's the story, and that might give you a clue as to what value Sherlaw's brought to chemistry. So how do I feel? Look, I have booked all of my holiday this year. It's the first time I've ever done it since I was 21 and started work. I see more of my wife and children now than I ever did before. So turning over £2 million, I've turned over more. It's not interesting. Making £500,000 net profit in a damn sight easier fashion than I was not making money. How do I feel? I feel bloody brilliant about it. My wife feels great about it. More importantly, the team feel great about it. And what was happening before was I was having to do everything, and you get into this trap of you're having to do everything. And so now I feel like I've got people in my team who've been with me 7 years, and in 2010 they did things I didn't think was possible, and they didn't think was possible. So the truth is I feel bloody brilliant. I feel brilliant for me, I feel brilliant for them, I feel brilliant for my family. So at the moment, it's all great. And at the same time, I want to push on. The good news is that I push on with a clear view of how, structurally. And the great thing is we can use the Sherlaw structure and the infrastructure to push on, which actually gives us the space to be what we're best at, which is, we are the best predictors of human performance in the workplace. That's what clients pay us for. They don't pay us to manage our business properly. The great news is we now manage our business brilliantly, to the point where I've got people calling us, I've got my guys speaking to people about how we run our business. And so, who can not feel fantastic about all of that stuff?